Well, hello, welcome back, boys and girls, to the At Home Readers Workshop. We are going to be continuing on today with our book called Saving Samantha. Now, our strategy that we're going to be working on is called Determine Most Important Ideas. Lots of times when we are reading, we work on trying to summarize what we're reading. And as you are getting into longer and longer books and more complicated books, it's a good idea to have some stopping points in your story to make sure that you have a good handle on the main ideas and what you would include when you're ready to summarize a book. So this strategy says, I read to find the main ideas, what the author considers important, and the theme to help myself understand what I'm reading. Well, this book is all about this word right here, rehabilitate, which means getting something healthy enough and ready to go back to its normal life. And in this book, we've got Saving Samantha, who is this little fox that in the beginning was found stuck in a rusty trap as a baby. Then Robin rescued her and took her home, fixed up her leg, and now she's becoming more curious. She's hanging out with the animals in the farm. And on the last page that we read together, she's starting to do some things that would help her survive on her own, like she flushed a pheasant out of the tall grasses. Flushed would mean that she chased the pheasant. The pheasant flew up into the air. So Samantha's getting the hang of how to be a fox on her own. Okay, so those are some pretty important ideas. Number one, she needed some help because she had gotten herself into a bad situation. Number two, Robin was helping her out. Now she's getting stronger and stronger. So let's see what happens with Samantha today. A wet summer brought an abundance of life to the wetlands. With plenty of opportunities for Sam to sharpen her hunting skills, she learned very quickly which animals were too big or too fast. August 27th. Sam stalked an adult Canada goose. Behind a wall of cattails, with her ears and tails twitching, she burst from the greenery, but all she caught were feathers. It was hard to believe she is nearly full grown now. Now, there are a lot of words that using the words around them you can figure out. Like if you didn't know what stalked meant, Sam stalked an adult Canada goose. The words after that help you know that meant that she was like hiding and chasing after the goose like a predator does. Samantha returned home less and less, although it comforted Robin to know Sam was adjusting to her natural world. She still worried. They always left her cage door open and a full bowl of food if she returned for a meal. Now, if she's not returning for quite so much food, it means she's able to do more hunting and her belly's not hungry. A tree house was built in the far field high in the branches of an old walnut tree, and there Robin could watch her fox to see that she was safe. September 25th, Samantha discovered my scent at the tree today. She yipped once, circled the tree twice, then looked straight up into my eyes. Miles heard her bark and raced to the tree. Oh, what a reunion they had. Before she left, she marked the tree with her scent. She has accepted my presence. And funny, we have a domestic dog and a wild fox who had become friends. I don't want to show you the picture on this one just yet. One particular evening, just before sunset, Robin watched as Samantha strutted proudly across the open field with a rooster in her mouth. September 29th. I think Samantha has finally gotten her revenge on old Igor. Through the binoculars, I'm sure I saw a satisfied twinkle in her eyes. I better lock the chickens up at night. Now, Igor was her nemesis or her enemy that was chasing her all around the place, and it looks like she finally got her revenge, which means she got back at Igor. Then there came a time when Samantha disappeared, and as the days stretched into weeks, Robin grew more concerned. October 14th, it's been 2 weeks since I've seen Samantha. I hope the coyotes haven't forced her from her home. or worse. October 21st, week 3, still no Sam. Where is she? It's probably one of the hardest things when you're trying to rehabilitate an animal or to be a parent, is to think that one day you want them to grow up, you want them to be independent, but you just always worry. Okay, so boys and girls, today we are talking about determine most important ideas. If you were to make a timeline of the most important things that have happened to Sam so far, what would you put on there? What would you put on maybe a timeline for a book that you're reading? Think about that. Tomorrow we're going to continue on with this idea and read a little more about Sam and see if we can find out where in the world she is. I'll see you tomorrow. Enjoy your reading.